Hello and welcome to the Trade Ideas Trading Room recap for Friday, March the 13th. My name is Barry Enerson. I'm the moderator of the Trading Room. This is the address to get in, and you can log in with your Facebook or your Twitter account. Well, today was, for me anyway, it was a painfully slow day for trading. The market is down. Still an hour and a half left in the market. The market's down about 239 as we speak. And, for me, I like to play the bounce plays, the big reversal plays. And on a day when the market is not, you're not going to get a lot of help from the market when you're trying those sort of plays. So, um, I did try this is the one I did try at the beginning of the day. If you watch the videos, you recognize that this is the perfect pattern that I like to trade. I think it's not on here anymore, but at one point it was down the most up on this particular window. It was down and it came on this list, but when I looked here, looked like it was putting at a bottom here. 33.87 was there and 33.82. So thought, okay, it's looking like it's putting in a bottom. And then, when it broke up above 34, I thought this was probably a decent area to trade. Now, generally, I have traded this one before, and this is usually a fairly dynamic stock. So when you see this, you can also get that. But it just didn't happen. And it just for me it was strange because it consolidated quite a bit right in this area, had a couple little pops up here, but the problem is that the bid was it was a very spready one. So I'm in at 34.30. So even though it looked good at 34.50, maybe take out some, I think it was probably bid 34.37 or something like that. So nothing to speak. And I was still I guess laboring under the delusion that we may get a nice run in it. And anyway, it kept consolidating. And then on this particular candle, I was actually very fortunate to get out when I did. I was able to get out at 34.11. My stop was actually going to be about 34.20, so it went through my stop, but you can see how it continued all the way down to 33.85. So I was pretty lucky actually to get out right here. And since then, it has just really done nothing, which again is quite surprising to me. This is usually a pretty dynamic stock, but not today. The next one was BURL, and this is Burlington, and this has been on a tear. This came on my now. I did do a reboot of Trade Ideas, so it's not on here right now, but it came on a lifetime high alert, and I would have got it at 50. Let's see, at 58, and when it happened, I thought, and I'd seen a couple of other lifetime high alerts previous to that one earlier on, and they just kept going and going. Remember, the way my lifetime high alert is structured, it's not just a lifetime high alert, but it is around a whole number. So I'm only going to see it when it's just over a whole number. I don't care about the rest of them. Again, the reasoning that I have for that is that if it goes over the whole number, I don't have to contend with it to have to get through that whole number, that psychological barrier. So I just want to see the ones that make it through the whole number, and then they really get my interest. So as I said, I had a few earlier on that as an example, maybe I'd get the alert at 56, and then 10 minutes later it'd be at 57, and then 58. Very tough to take them. I mean, some of them are pretty low volume, so I mean, you're really risking getting into something that you can't get out of. But this kind of influenced me. I guess is a roundabout way of saying that it influenced me to look at Burlington. And I got into the trade right here at 58.29, and it actually got up to 58.43. Again, one of those situations where I kept thinking that it was going to keep moving, and it just didn't do that. And as it came down, I exited the trade at 58.24. Not a moment too soon because it really collapsed down through 58, and now it is just chopping around it. This is typical of what we saw today. A lot of choppy action. No direction. Um, a little surprising, the market's down. You think, okay, let's have a continuous down action, but didn't really see that. Last one, and finally, the one that kind of saved my day was CEMP. Same sort of thing. got the alert when it hit through 37. Probably actually, I think I got the original alert when it went through 36, new high, lifetime high, and then I got it at 37, and watched it get all the way up to 38. Started watching it. Here was the big pullback, and it was for me. There was really no great entry. I mean, I suppose I could have got in here at 37.61 over this candle, but it happened so quickly. This was another spready one. The difference between the bid and the ask was severe, and so I really didn't have an entry. But I kept watching it, kept thinking, okay, this is a bio. It's hot. Some of these bios, they don't care what the rest of the market is doing, so you can kind of hop on them. So I literally said in the room that if it could get above this, right, this top right there, which is I think 38.25, that I would take the trade. Right there, I got the 38.25, but I was waiting for the bid to get over that also, and it didn't happen. And I actually said in the room, glad I waited because look at this next candle. It came all the way back down to 37, I don't know, 68, 37.62. Kept watching it though, kept thinking, okay, this has been making lifetime high after lifetime high for weeks now, and it could recover. And so on this action right here, it got me interested again. You see how the candles are a little bit narrower. And right here, I saw it pop up and then again consolidate just a little bit. And I finally bit the bullet and took the trade here at 38.40. And I very conservatively got out quickly on this pop here at 38.68. I was bound and determined not to have this thing fall, have another stock fall right back down on me. And so I wanted to take some profit, make up for those earlier losses. That allowed me to keep in the trade when this action happened because this basically got all the way back to my buy. But I was able to hold on and then really got rewarded nicely and broke through 39. And I thought, I was even thinking I could make $1 on it. It got to 39.30 on the ask. I needed 39.40. I needed 39.40 on the bid for me to get $1, but it didn't happen. And on this action here, I decided to, I was going to be stupid and just take it out at 39.10. So reasonable trade. It took me a long time. It was on a thumbnail. Originally the alert, of course, from Trade Ideas. Put it on a thumbnail chart and just kept watching it all day. It's about a 4.5 hour watch before I finally, entered the trade and made some pretty good money on it, but certainly a tough day to for me anyway on the types of things that I like to do to find the setups that I like. But anyway, that's it. Let me just bring back the cover. Again, this is the address to get in. Sorry, this is the address to get into the room, and you can log in with your Facebook or your Twitter account. Have a great weekend, everyone, and I hope to see you in the trading room on Monday.